Hi everyone, it's Alex from Black Oath. So today I wanted to discuss a little bit of what's been going on here on Black Oath HQ. As you can imagine, these last 2 3 months I've been completely focused on getting all the machine god stuff completed, and yeah, well, we're doing pretty well. I've been helped a lot with by Richard Kelly, and as you probably already know, he's the one who adapted the original Machine Gods rules to the new Merkborg version, and it's helping me with the new supplements as well. So yes, that's been my essentially sole focus during all these months, and I think it's looking pretty good. Backers have already received the first 3 books, the core rules, the first expansion, the Void Spire Territories, and the second region expansion, which is the Array Thicket. The core rules are done. They just need some light editing here and there, but all the art is in. Everything has been playtested. Everything works perfectly. The Void Spire Territories book, it's also essentially done. It's just missing one illustration, but the rest is essentially done as well. Yeah. And the one that it's a little bit further away, it's the Array Thicket, because that's the last one I wrote. All the text is done, the layout is done as well, and it's just missing the illustrations. And I'm currently working on the text for the one of the stretch goals that we unlocked during the Kickstarter, which is the Noxian Reclaimers. It's a book dedicated to adding classes to the game because the core rules don't have classes. It's a classless system. So we are adding a few classes to the game. We're adding a lot of different options, optional rules, more companions, ways to level up your companions. I don't know, tons and tons of stuff. Honestly, there's, as usual, I was aiming for 40, 50 pages, and it's going to be around 100 pages. It's largely Richard's fault because he wrote an insane amount of material for this. Actually, he wrote so much that I took some tables that I thought they will fit better in the upcoming expansion, the last one, the last stretch goal we unlocked, which is the Meridian Sovereign. So yes, that one I already started working a little bit. I'm taking these additional tables away from Noxian Reclaimer's book and adding them there. But like I said, still this is going to be like 100 pages long book. It's a lot of content, and the coolest thing about this book is the life path generation. It's so fun to just roll up characters. It's very simple. For those of you who don't know, a life path generation or character creation system, it's one where uh, you create your character by rolling on a number of tables. So what this does is automatically creates a background for your character while at the same time giving you unique stats, abilities, gear, and a lot of interesting options. It can go very well. You can end up being a 150 years old half machine creature, or it can end up very bad and you can die during the character creation. So, as it should. Like any good character life path generation system, if you don't die, if dying is not an option, that's not a fun one. So I expect a lot of people are going to spend hours just rolling and rolling new characters because it's really a lot of fun. And yes, so this one is I'm working on, well, the editing is done, at least the first pass, and I'm currently working on the layout, and it should be on backer's hand. I'm guessing. Well, it all depends mostly on Simone, the illustrator, but he's usually very quick. So I'm expecting July or August at the latest. Backers will have it, and after that, it will be time to move on to once all that is done. I'll move on to to the last book, the last stretch goal. For the time being, of course, I hope Machine Gods has a bright future ahead of it. So, like I said, the last book will be the Meridian Sovereign, and that one is going to be like the core region book of the Noxian Expanse. So that one I wanted to be big and meaty. It's going to be a big boy, I hope. The other region books are around 80, 90 pages. For this one, I'm aiming around 150, something like that. So yes, I think it's going to be very cool. I have a lot of ideas for it, and Richard will be helping me as well, of course. So yes, very, very excited about that. So yeah, as you can see, I've been working very hard on all this Machine God stuff. But I also started working a little bit on the next Ker Nethalas material. Well, as you guys probably know already, the omnibus for the Bylorian Codex, the text is done. We are doing the last editing pass right now, and Jose Antonio is working on the last few illustrations. So that one, those who already own the three zines, the three Bylorian Codex zines, they already have access or should have access to this new compiled edition and expanded. And for those of you who don't have it and want to grab a copy, it should be available. It should be released during August. If everything goes as planned, I think it should be out in August. And well, yeah, after all this stuff, once all the Machine Gods things done. Oh yes, as I was saying, I interrupted myself. Yes, the Valerian Codex, and the thing I've been working on and off, and which will be my priority pretty soon, is the upcoming expansion for Ker Nethalas, which is the Book of Horrors, which is the bestiary, the official bestiary. It's going to have 100 creatures and common enemies. So I took I think it was 67 existing ones from the core rules, from all the different expansions. So they appeared now there. I tweaked a couple of things. I added some new stuff, and each one of them is illustrated. So this means that each creature in the book has a 2-page spread. So it has the stat block on one side, and on the other side has the illustration and a little bit of behavior notes and some character stuff. I don't know. It's I think it looks pretty cool. And so yes, it's 100 normal creatures, and then it's going to be so it's a D100 master encounter table, and then it's going to be the overseer master encounter table is going to be a D66 table, which means 36 overseers. I still haven't started with that, so I don't know how many existing overseers are going to end up in the book. My guess is around 15, 12, 15. So the rest will all be new ones. And the same, this is all going to be two spread for each one of them. So as you can imagine, this is going to be a big book. It should be 250 pages more. I don't know, very, very big book. And this one, I don't have an estimated release date for it, but I'm hoping later this year. The art is being done by Penny Melgarejo, the illustrator I work with in Choir of Flesh. So you can expect a lot of gruesome stuff. The illustrations he finished already, they look absolutely terrifying, and I'm sure you guys are going to love them. And yeah, so this is my my main focus when it comes to Ker Nethalas. I don't think I'll be able to release anything else this year. The whole Gravebound edition fixes and changes turn out to be much more extensive and time consuming than I expected. So yeah, but well, they each have a lot of new content, and I think it was worth the effort. The game is in a fantastic position right now. And once the new Violarian Codex Omnibus is released and this new Book of Horrors is released as well, I think it's going to be fantastic. I have great plans for the game, as you guys know. I have a lot of expansions and material planned for it, so I'm excited for its future. And then aside from all these things that you more or less knew about, I'm still planning on wrapping up the Across a Thousand Dead Worlds expansion, which is called Across a Thousand Hollow Vaults. And that one is going to be my focus as soon as I'm done with all this Machine Gods content. And I'm aiming for a Kickstarter around October, November. I'm not sure about it. Of course, this is all with a big unknown, which is my for those of you who know my work and follow me a little bit. You know that every August, instead of going on vacation as a normal person would do, what I do is work on my vacation time game. And essentially, the whole month of August, I just do whatever I want. And so, previous years have been. This has resulted in Salvage and Sorcery and Choir of Flesh. So I think it's it's very fun for me, and I end up with cool games. I think because what this allows me is all the a bit more outside ideas I had and that I always keep track of, and I'm always writing down ideas. Maybe I come up with some cool rule or procedure that doesn't fit any of my existing games, so I write it down. So usually I take all those things that I have written already and just adapt them to one of my more recent ideas. So yes, I expect I will do the same this August because it's good for me to stop working. I mean, I guess I'm still working, but it's it's something outside of the box, and I have fun with it. And like I said, I think the games that come out of this summer experiment are always fun. So it's a worthy endeavor, I think. And yeah, so I think that's it. Well, yeah, the last thing I wanted to discuss today before we leave it for today, my schedule of upcoming releases. I have essentially the whole year covered already. So for June, we'll have the first Rift Breaker second edition expansion will be coming out, the Iron Mist Forest expansion. Um, it should be actually ready ready to go next week. So now it's the last week of May. So yeah, the first week of June this should be already available. Then in July, I'm more than sure the three initial Machine Gods books will be done, so backers will get them, and I will probably release them for sale as well. Then in August, as I mentioned before, that the new Violarian Codex will come out. September, I'm pretty sure backers will already have the Noxian Reclaimers book in July or August, so I'm planning on releasing it in September. October, it will most likely be the Meridian Sovereign book. November, the Book of Horrors, and then December, I'm not sure if I work on some summer vacation game. I will probably slot it there in December. And well, all this is without mentioning the Across a Thousand Hollow Vaults Kickstarter, which, like I said, I'm hoping it will be around October, November. So yeah, as you can see, I have the whole year plan out, and there's a lot of things to look forward to. So yes, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you aren't, and we'll soon be back. Guidion will be back actually with a new series of videos, like small format videos, introducing all my games to newer audiences, to just like to sum up what they are all about in very short format video. So I think it's a cool idea. Uh, kudos to Fire Tripper who suggested it from my Patreon. And yeah, so that's it for today. So thanks for watching and see you around.